show you how I do one of my favorite side shave hairstyles. The thing about the triple braid is that you can wear it when your hair is dirty like it is today, or I can go ahead and do this style fresh out of the shower when my hair is just drying and it's newly cleaned. I make sure to brush my hair out before I try doing this triple braid style. It's very important that it's easy for me to separate the hairs from one another if I'm going to be able to do this quickly, easily, and have my braids look uniform. When I'm ready to part my hair, I separate the top portion into 3 individual sections. I use little clear rubber bands when I'm doing the braids. Because these are kind of flimsy, I like to make sure I have a pile of them ready to go, so in case one of them breaks, I can immediately go to the next one. As you can see, my hair is shaved on both sides. Right about here looks right. I take my bobby pin and I separate it out. When I'm done creating my parts and I have the hair separated into 3 sections, I use clips to hold back the parts of hair that I'm not going to be braiding, and I like to start with the center. I'll start by gathering a section of hair about 1 inch back from my forehead. I'll separate the hair into 3 unique strands, and I'll start my French braid by gathering hair from either side as I'm working my braid back. I will continue braiding my hair until I get to the portion of my head at the end of the shave on both sides. It's better to have the braid go back a little bit further rather than having it come up short. I continue to gather a small section of hair along with the strand that I'm weaving through. This is not a video on French braiding, so you will need to know how to do a French braid. I can tell that I've reached the end of this section because as I go to grab strands, they're already clipped back in this butterfly clip, and I don't want to pull those hairs, so I know it's time for me to end my French braid, move to a traditional braid where I just take these strands and I complete my braid without adding in any additional strands from the side. I will now take the clear rubber band that I set to the side in the beginning and secure this braid. When I'm done with my center braid, I take a look and make sure that my parts still look straight on both the right and left side. I make sure that I have another clear rubber band ready to go so I can finish off the braid when it's done. I grab a section of hair about 1 inch back from my hairline, create 3 separate groupings of hair, and then I start my French braid. This side usually goes a little bit faster because I don't have to contend with long hairs that are free and easy to accidentally grab in with my braid. It's easier to do braids without worrying about grabbing in extra hairs that you don't intend to include with your French braid. And then also because I did my center braid first, there are no hairs on the left side to accidentally scoop in as well. Also, I make sure as I'm braiding the hair that I'm not creating knots in the end that are going to be difficult to untangle when I want to complete my hairstyle. I'm going to braid it for approximately 2 more inches and then close it off. That gives me a little bit more freedom when I'm making my top ponytail. If all 3 of my braids have a little bit of extra braid extension, it's easier for me to group those in without worrying that my braids are going to get loose. 2 of my braids are now complete, and I'll go ahead and work on the last one. When I'm working on this final 3rd braid, I can go a little bit more quickly, knowing that I don't have hair on either side of the braid that I have to worry about accidentally gathering in. What I'm feeling for here with my fingers is the edge of that side shave section so that I know that I'm finished with my braid and I need to go ahead and tie it off. I've reached the edge of my side shave. I'll now continue the braid for a couple more passes without adding in any additional hair. My 3 braids are now complete. The final stage of this hairstyle is pulling all of my hair back together at the top of my head. To do that, I go ahead and brush out the longer strands once again. And now at this point, because I have 3 clear rubber bands holding together my 3 different braided sections, I don't use the brush for the top. I gather the hair together with just my hands. Then I take a larger, more durable hairband to hold all of this hair together, and I pull the hair through for a ponytail. I like to use a durable hairband when I'm doing the ponytail section of this hairstyle because it's super important to me that these braids do not come apart. I need them to be tight, secure, and together. As you can see, the elastic bands that I used for each braid section are clearly visible. I generally prefer to remove these elastic bands It looks a little bit more elegant because then these hair strands are not separated from the rest of the ponytail. I've now removed all 3 clear rubber bands. I'll brush the hair together. I'll tighten up my ponytail one final time. Once my ponytail is secure, I'm ready to go. If you guys enjoyed this video, please do hit the like button below. Comment and let me know the hairstyles that you guys do. If you have a partially shaved head, let me know any questions that you may have, and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this one. Bye guys.
You guys. You.